Black women didn't join feminism. Feminism came from black women and then erased from it. Sounds redundant, right? See, black women were doing feminism before feminism was even a word. White women did not invent women's liberation, they inherited it. They sanitized it and erased the people who very much built it. See, before feminism was about voting rights, workplace equality, and sexual liberation, Black women were fighting for survival, bodily autonomy, family protection, economic access, and freedom from sexual violence. At the same time, because Black women didn't experience oppression in pieces, they experienced it simultaneously. Race, gender, class, sexual violence, and labor exploitation. See, that layered oppression created the first true feminist consciousness in America, even though it wasn't called feminism as of yet. See, enslaved Black women were the first feminists because they had to be. White women in the 1800s were fighting, I want the right to vote. Black women were fighting, I want the right to not be raped, sold, bred, beaten, or have my children stolen. That is not the same struggle, ladies and gentlemen. Enslaved women were subjected to forced reproduction, sexual assault by slave owners, no legal protection, and no bodily autonomy. Their bodies were labor units, sexual property, reproductive capital, and yet they still resisted, organized, protected each other, passed survival strategies, created underground family systems. That's feminism before theory. That's feminism as practice. Black women built abolition and women's rights, but were pushed out of both. See, let's talk about Sojourner Truth. Miss Truth, her famous speech, Ain't I a Woman? She delivered it in 1851 at a women's rights convention because white women were arguing that women were too fragile for public life. She stood up and said, I have plowed, planted, born children, and endured whips, and nobody ever helped me into carriages. Ain't I a woman? That translates to your